I feel like I haven't been here in like 33 years. Why does one day feel like forever? It's the love we share, let me tell ya. What is up, you guys? How are you? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. We are starting off with this smoothie that tastes pretty bad. So do not take my advice on smoothies. But I don't eat a lot of vegetables, so I'm just kind of like throwing it in here. We got ginger, kale, chia seeds, water, 1 banana, and some dates. So acceptable for now. For today's video, I wanted to share with you guys an update on some makeup goodies that I recently like hit pan on, that I'm almost through with, that I'm, you know, using basically. Showing tons of love towards that product. So I'm definitely not like a project panner. I don't show my progress on here like every month or so, or on a consistent basis at all. But I will say for a while now, it's like I love buying makeup, you guys know the drill. But I also really enjoy just using solid goodies that are staples in my collection that I just enjoy and love. And there is something about buying makeup, like new makeup all the time, but there's also something really like not rewarding, that's not the word. There's something very like cozy. It's not the word either. There's something very like fulfilling. That's the word. When you actually use products you love and they're tried and true and you've hit pan on them and they're just like staples in your collection basically. So yeah, for today's video, I am definitely gonna be knocking your socks off your feet kind of thing. I have a lot of powder products here mainly and lip products. Hear the birds? I hear the birds. What's up, buddy? First up, I have this right here from Charlotte Tilbury, and of course with the close-ups you guys will see like the progress better. From far you probably can't see as much, but this is the Light Wonder Your Light Dream Skin Foundation. It has SPF 15. I remember when I purchased this, I felt immediately in love with it, and then I mentioned to you guys time and time again how obsessed I am with this like foundation. So I will say it gives you medium coverage, but that's typically what I go for, I would say. But with powder and everything ends up coming out to be like full coverage in a sense. But you could kind of build this up to somewhat full. I love this because it's such a yummy hydrating foundation for me. And you guys know I have dry skin, so for me this is literally like a drink of water. It looks so fresh and clean and just youthful and effortless on the skin that every time I open up my foundation drawer, like that is the one, like I would just want to be with you forever kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much a little bit more than halfway through with this one. Definitely an item, a foundation that I would probably pick up once again because it has become a massive staple in my collection. I wear it to events, I wear it to on a day-to-day basis. This is like my babe, this is my go-to, this is my everything. Love you. Okay, that's a bit much, calm down. Okay, next let me share with you guys some bronzers. I'm very specific and particular with bronzers, so if I love a bronzer, you know I'm going big or going home with that, and if I don't love a bronzer, you will know ASAP. The first bronzer that I have here is from Tarte, and this right here is their Park Avenue Princess bronzer. Are you ready for this? So here is how much progress I have with this one. I pretty much hit a little bit of pan here first, and then I'm not gonna lie, this fell on the floor like a minute ago literally, and a drop broke, but like I hit pan before it broke, so I didn't cheat with this. I really love this. It has more like a satin finish. I wouldn't say it's too warm or too cool. I would say it's legit perfectly in the middle there. I have other bronzers that are maybe a little bit more warmer, but this is like perfect. Like it's not like too warm, it's not too cool. I feel like it builds up really easily. It adds a beautiful chiseled effect. I like to contour with it. I just warm up my skin tone with it, and I mean I didn't use it today, but I warm up my skin tone with it and it looks fantastic. I know that if I need to, you know, look my best, this is one of the ones that I typically reach for. Next, I have this bronzer here. We have a bunch of bronzes. So this is my, like one of my absolute favorite bronzers. All of these pretty much are. This is the Hourglass bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. So it's actually the bronzer that I'm wearing on my skin today. I will say this right here does pull a little bit more on the warmer tone side, but it doesn't look orange. Like I think I look good. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the bronzer still looks really good. Super easy to blend out as well with this one. It's so thin in consistency that like even if you build up a ton, it doesn't look heavy or thick on the skin. None of these do, but like let's say the Tarte powder is smooth, but it's not as thin, but it's still like I love it, so good. But this just has like the most the most smoothest formula ever. Like I constantly mention this, Hourglass products in general, especially their powder products, just have like the seamlessness to them. Like this just has like a very unique formula and you can feel it with this. So I did hit pan over here. It's really hard to tell with these Hourglass bronzers because the pan is not like, you know, it's like checkered in a way. But yeah, I was very surprised with this one. It actually took me a pretty long time, not gonna lie. So you do get a ton of product in here. A little bit goes a long way too. It's just so perfect. It's like my babe for life. The next bronzer that I have here is from Benefit, and this is the Hula bronzer. This is also just a cult classic go-to for me. I love this. With this one, I didn't hit a major, like you don't see major pan there, but still I feel like it's still a significant amount. This does have a decent amount of product, so also with this it did take a long time for me to actually hit pan on it, but I mean I've used it pretty regularly, so with anything, if you're gonna use it regularly, you'll see like progress quicker, I guess. But yeah, I love this. It's one I've been using for years on end, probably the longest compared to the other two bronzers. And this is also just like not too warm, but not too cool. I would say pretty similar to the Tarte one. The warmest of the bunch would be the Hourglass one. But yeah, this is classic vibes. Love it. Okay, next we have a blush here. Yeah, so now I have this blush here that I constantly speak about. I know that Sephora is having their 20% off sale now. It's a one-time code. I think the code is Gift Easy. If you're able to pick up one thing, just do me a favor and pick this up. This will absolutely change your life. Maybe not this specific shade if it's not one that you like love. They have a few other shades to choose from, but the formula of this is unbeatable. This is the Patrick Ta Monochromatic Moment She's Passionate Blush. Let's be real here, I never hit pan on blush, you know what I'm saying? With this one, I use it all the time. Like literally, it's my everyday go-to, no fuss. It goes with everything kind of blush. This is what I'm reaching for 9 out of 10 times. The pan is actually not that thick, so you get, I wouldn't say you get a little in here, but you don't get way too much. Like with other goodies I'm gonna show you soon, you get like a ton. With this, it's like in the middle there. So it was not the easiest to hit pan on, but it wasn't the hardest either, I would say. I feel like in the pan, this might look like, Liora, please. I'm skipping out on it, but let me tell you, it's the blush I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It's a blush that I constantly wear in my videos, so if you like how my blush looks all the time, this is what usually I'm wearing. This is the kind of blush that in the pan it's like, okay, but then on the skin you're like, whoa, I'm really feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? That's what I say every time I use this. It's a winter energy. You need this in your life. Okay, another blush that I have here is from Tower 28. This is also an item that I speak about constantly, like it's enough already in a way, but it's my favorite cream blush ever. This is the Beach Please blush by Tower 28 in the shade Magic Hour. A lot of you guys always ask me like, what shade do you love? It's Magic Hour. So here's what we're looking like. The last time I showed you guys progress on this one, I mean, it didn't look like this. So I definitely finished up so much more compared to my previous video. I love this cream blush because it's really easy to build up. It looks very seamless on the skin. It doesn't look, it's not stiff. It's easily, you can blend it out easily. I'm trying to like get smooth with the words, but it's not coming out smoothly. Basically, you can blend it out in a very easy way. And I feel like it also wears off really beautifully throughout the day. So also this color is just like, I just love it on my skin tone. I've tried a few other shades, well, I think 1 or 2 other shades from their line that I was not a fan of. So Magic Hour is the winning color in my book. And yeah, if you're looking for just a go-to solid everyday cream blush that's like the best of the best formula to ever exist on this universe ever, then this right here is your answer. Okay, another blush that I actually hit pan on, which is one that I also really love. I mean, look at me hitting pan on blushes. So this is one that I've used a lot a little bit ago and then kind of recently rediscovered it in a sense, and I was like, you know what? I'm ready to get down with this one. So this is from Benefit. It's just a smaller size, but still with this one you get so much. It's the California blush, and here is the pan that I have with this. So the reason why I like this is because it actually looks pretty bright in the pan, but I would say it's similar to like the Patrick Ta blush, but this is just a little bit brighter, but it doesn't translate to like orange or pastel or corally on the cheeks. It's like a good, very wearable, like everyday blush as well. So with this specifically, I love wearing it on its own. I love to pair it with other powder blushes as well. With cream blushes, I'll wear it too. But I just really like the formula of this. It's not as seamless as the Patrick Ta one, but it still builds up really nicely and looks very fresh and clean. Like I'm into that like fresh, hey, I just walked in from the freezing cold type of a look, type of blush. So this right here definitely provides that for me, and I love. Did it take me a long time? It did take me a decent amount of time to hit pan on this. You do get a lot in here. Again, even if it's small, you get a ton. Okay, the next blush I have here is from Ofra Cosmetics. This is their Island Time palette. So I did share this with you guys in my previous video, but I did want to share it with you guys again because I think that I do have more progress with this blush. So this is my favorite blush from the palette. It's beautiful. It's in the shade, I think Punch is what it's called. It's like a matte, but by the way, I'm like totally wearing Hanukkah pajamas on the bottom. Just saying. This outfit is not working out for us, but you can only see the top, so it's fine. Anyways, so this blush right here is just gorgeous. You could see kind of like a pattern here, I would say, with the blushes. Like the blushes are mostly like in the same type of family. This was really hard to hit pan on because the pan is so beyond deep. I do like to use that a lot for my eyes, so sometimes I'll just use like a neutral palette, but I'll want something a little bit more pinkier, like the undertone I want it to be a little more pink. So I'll go in with this blush and it blends out really nicely and it works out really well. So I love doing that with this, but I also like, of course, love using it as a blush, and it's like good stuff. Seriously, smoothness beyond. I would say probably the closest dupe-ish to the Patrick Ta one. This one here is just a drop more pinky. Yeah, a drop more red. The other one, the Patrick Ta, is more pinky. How am I speaking clear today? Are you understanding what I'm saying? We're all over the place. Next, we have some highlighters. So I recently hit pan on Benefit's highlighter in Cookie. Love the name Cookie. When they came out with this one, I'm like, Cookie. That's what I call my niece. It was so cute because I'm like, Carmela, like, what should I like, what name should I call? She's like, call me Cookie. I'm like, so who do you think you are? It's so cute. So with this one, I would say it's one of my go-to highlighters ever. I love the Ofra Cosmetics highlighter formula, but this right here is around like in the same family of like love to me. So I think the color is gorgeous because it's like a champagne-y with a slight hint of pink in there. It was pretty easy to hit pan on this, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's so smooth and soft that it just goes pretty quick, I think that this is a great highlighter because you can build it up, but it looks really nice and glowy and like very like shiny on the skin, but very like fresh. Or you can wear it in a more sheer way and just it blends into the skin really nicely. These kind of tones are my everything, and so with the color of this one and the formula, they absolutely aced it. It's just seriously heaven for me, heaven in a little box. The next item that I have here is from Nabla. This is one of their highlighters in the shade Ozone. I've spoken to you guys about this a bunch of times, and I like in declutters and all of that, and I had mentioned that I love this highlighter. They have so many shades to choose from. I personally love this one the most because it's like a champagne-y, very similar to like the Benefit highlighter, I would say, champagne-y, opaly white, slight baby bit of gold in there, but it's like the perfect tone, the perfect shade that I personally love to wear for myself. I'm wiping this on my sock. So with this one, I did hit pan on it because I mainly use it like for my eyes. So I love to highlight my brow bone with this, my inner corner with this, and I try to focus on one area, and then I went deeper and deeper and deeper. And then I'll also use it for my skin, like I do use it for my face. I think this is a highlighter. Yeah, I'm using this. I use this highlighter on my face today. So basically, when I do use a bigger brush for this on my face, I feel like there is more like fallout because it's kind of like breaking apart here a little bit since I did hit the pan deep, but it still works out really nicely for the skin. I love the effect it gives. It's a very shiny highlighter, so if you like that, I would say the Benefit one is not necessarily in the shiny category. It's pretty and I love it and it's beautiful and it's one of my favorites, but this is like probably like the most glass type of highlighter I have. So yeah, beautiful on the eyes and amazing for the face. I love the packaging too, it's really pretty. I'm definitely gonna keep working on that one because it's one of my favorites. Now we just have a ton of like lip products. So I mainly have like lip gloss balm type of products. I just feel like it's the easiest to kind of like have progress on, So first up, I have this right here from Tarte. Actually, one of my subscribers sent this over. Love this. So I'm pretty much halfway through with this one. It's the Fresh Pressed shade. And this is a really beautiful, like, what is this exactly? Like lip gloss, lip oil. It's really pretty. It's very comfortable. It's very hydrating. And I really like it. Like, it's not overdone too. It has a little bit of like a stiffness to it. Not the shiniest gloss oil either. But but there's something about this that I really enjoy. Plus the smell of it is so awesome. And then I love that it's like peach, but it's pretty much clear on the lips. I like to wear it on its own or on top of a lip product, and you can see it and you just think it's really pretty. So I really love that. I'm gonna probably use it up soon. I also have the Essence Shine Clear Gloss here. This is one of my favorite clear glosses ever. Now, I did mention I'm gonna make a clear gloss video like 100 years ago, but it just never happened. Will we still do it? I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys care, if you're like, girl, I'm over this. But I will say this is probably one of my favorite clear glosses ever. It's very shiny. You don't need too much to have an effect on the lips. I like to use this on top of, look, it's beautiful, on top of lipsticks mainly. I don't usually wear it on its own. I typically wipe off the applicator before I put it back in because then it's going to change the color of the gloss. But yeah, I think if you're looking for just a go-to classic, easy, no fuss gloss that does the job, that's clear, this right here by Essence is amazing. I think it's in the shade 01. Yeah, it's pretty much the clear one. It has also a nice scent to it. It's like you want to like eat it because it's really good. It tastes like candy. And then I have 3 actual lip balm masks. So I guess it's pretty hard to go through these because it's an actual mask, but I have decent amount of progress on them. So this right here is from Kaleidos. I actually love this. It's the most jellyish, thin mask ever. Very slippery, but very comfortable. I would say probably one of the most hydrating lip masks I've used. Also because it has a little bit of like an oiliness to it, but like that jellyish feel to it too. It's so good. Then I have this Fresh Sugar lip mask here in peach. I would say from all of the masks I have, this is the stiffest formula. So I do like this because I feel like it does work well, but I feel like it's a little bit more of a, you know, job to kind of blend out and get it, have it sink into the lips and all of that. But I still really do enjoy this. I think I've gone through tons of these, at least 5 of them in the past, different scents, and it does wonders for the lips, but I feel like it is a little bit more of a stiffer formula. I would love for it to be a drop more smoother if possible. And then the final lip mask I have here is from Too Faced. So this is their Peach Lip Balm mask. Basically, I'm halfway through with this. Yeah, I really don't have that much left. This, I would say, is just a classic go-to lip mask. It smells good, and the consistency is a little bit more on the creamier side. Definitely not stiff. Yeah, it does the job nicely. I don't think that they sell this anymore though, so a little bit of a bummer. It was a good one. It is a good one, but I'm gonna finish this off and then I guess not purchase it again because I don't think they have it anymore. But here's where we're at for now. All right, so we're gonna take a sip of this beauty right over here. I will tell you though, I feel like by drinking these drinks, my face just looks younger. So, because even if it's not the tastiest thing ever, I'm willing to kind of give it like that moment to make me look like I'm 15 again. Thanks. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it like helpful and like fun. Let me know if you guys personally have any progress on your products. Let me know if you guys want me to maybe going into the new year, focus on specific goodies that I maybe want to hit pan on, like maybe as a project pan, like project. So keep me posted. I'm usually not good with sticking to things if I have to. Like if someone tells me you have to stick to this, I'll be like, no. But because I don't have to stick to anything, I want to use it more in a sense. It's almost like if someone tells you to do something, it's almost like you just don't want to do it purposely. Like you just don't feel it. But if no one tells you, it's like, yeah, for sure, I'll do it, you know. Do you feel the same? Let me know. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video, and I am looking forward to reading your comments down below. Bye.